No, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May. Hey, mister, you think you could go in there and pretend to be a customer? It might break up the fight.
I told you.
Oh, no, don't tell me I left my purse.
Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
Then tell customers to get themselves augmented and they can go fuck themselves.
I'm sure some already have. May, look.
No. End of talking. It's too dangerous. I'm not changing myself for someone else's pleasure.
This isn't the end of the discussion. You'll get the surgery done if you want to keep working. Think about that.
Ever since Ning went missing, May has been on the warpath.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
You said you can pay. How much are we talking here?
If you free Ning, I will pay good. 1,000 credit. More if you're willing to help again.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had a deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hengsha, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hengsha to Bell Tower, and Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear there's little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropazine. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Ever since Ning went missing, May has been on the warpath.
Bringing your families over there for Christmas vacation. I know most of you have never been there. A logical marvel of a city with skyscrapers and universities and buildings that are basically art. Walking the sparkling clean streets. Now, let's waltz on over to the elevator. Press the lower.
You were awesome, baby.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Oh, hey, did I tell you that boss is forcing some of the girls to get augmented? Sometimes I talk so much I forget who I told what.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so he thinks it'd be a nice little gimmick to bring in more customers. Personally, I don't think the girls should be forced into anything, but I find it amazing how passionate people are on both sides of this whole augmentation thing. Some think it's the end of us all, others think it's going to lead us to paradise. In Kabbalah, they say that humanity is supposed to correct itself, and I so believe that's true. You have to have faith that people sort of unify its conscience knows when something's bad for us. So if this technology is really going to destroy us, we stop and check ourselves before it's too late. then we correct it, you know?
Yeah, so what do I owe you this time?
Jensen, you lost or something? Didn't think it would take this long to check out one apartment.
I took a detour. Tell me something, Malik. You think a smart card with a Tai Young Medical logo on it will come in handy in this town?
TYM, the global leader in augmentation technology? They put up almost half the cash to build this city, so maybe. Why are you asking?
No reason. Just thinking ahead.
哟，你每次喝这个酒都这么说，但是呢，你酒醒之后却马上回你老婆那。
要一碗。
闭嘴！就算你也爱我，
只要你给我钱，我就会永远爱你。
宝贝儿，你只对特价感兴趣啊？这个不便宜的，很值钱，我保证。
The augmented girls here are popular, but once in a while I like to try a natural. Some guys say they can't tell the difference, but I can.
Can't you give me a little discount this time?
Sorry, but for the service you want, you damn well better believe I'm getting my full amount of credits.
Come on, sweet pea. I can hardly make my rent this month.
Join the club, sweet pea.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning,
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
I gotta make sure she's okay first. She'll be a lot more valuable to me, and you, if she's alive and in one piece, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Smart businessman you are. Okay. I'll tell you. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But listen, I didn't say anything, right?
什么？我不懂英文。
A little friendly advice. Stay away from the Yuzhao district. Bell Tower has something going on there.
How can I help you?
我前阵子回纽约的时候，看了电视里面的新闻，有关 IxDEUS 的内容可是很有煽动性的。
那是因为 IxDEUS 从来就没有赞成这个关于这个超人类组的观点。然后呢，政府呢，他们也知道，经济的发展是绝对离不开这些生物技术公司的。他们啊，会确定漏掉，绝对不会漏掉有关于零件的任何不良的这些反应。
尽管我们取得了那么多的成功，在这个国家里，审查制度依然根深蒂固。
我怎么会有一个预感，觉得我们不会再看到另一场天安门事件？
是啊，大家都在忙于追逐金钱，我们能看到的是公司正在慢慢的取代国家权力。
也许有一天我们会有一个赵主席。
You're in the wrong part of town, 老外. Go back.
I feel like the only place to work around here is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of the machine.
You want to work for that weirdo Hugh Darrow in Panchea?
That weirdo is gonna stop global warming with his geoengineering project. They're saving the Earth up there.
I heard you can only work there if you have augmentations.
That's true, but I can volunteer to get augmented. Then I get put on a list, and before no time, off to the Arctic Ocean I go.
So instead of being part of a machine, you're going to turn yourself into one?
你好，很高兴认识你。你不是当地人吧？是吗？
你喜欢航沙吗？
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Eh. 好，不跟你聊了。
特价，特价！
我听说他们想
对那个感受到他坏脾气的人仁慈一点，来这里买。
那我们这些租房的怎么办？把我们都赶出去
怎么样？我能帮你吗？还是你还在考虑啊？
有些人已经在这住了很多年了。
我们可能根本没有选择。
他火热的脾气
沙现在是越来越繁荣了，那么多的外地人来这里消费。
这个月又得捉襟见肘。
你想要什么，老外？
房租钱又不够了。
嘘，你知道姐很爱偷听别人，我能感觉到她就在那藏着呢。
哦，对，不好意思。哎，你找到工作了吗？
没有，你呢？
也没有。
啊，很好，还不错。
Yes, yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a pot?
Access granted. Access granted.
"对不起，你不能从这走，我很忙。"
Then it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing
Most people in this hall work for Taiyong. In the lower plant, of course. Closest place to the TY Inc. shuttle.
But many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for
Hey,
ourselves?
you know where I can find some goods?
Maybe.
If you would
What
like to
about
hear
candy?
more of my exclusive interview
good
with you,
stuff
Daryl,
around here.
log on
You may want to check out the storage locker there. Someone near there may be able to help you find what you're looking for.
Ah, you buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself. Yeah, I will be right here.
Ah, 很好。
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza.
你买
And
了
it's
什么？
time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best
I'm
chance of
circulating a
doing
petition to have 2 women on the second floor of the West Wing evicted. Will you sign?
在2楼，为什么？他们干什么了？
It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说谁了。
I know this is not exactly a 5-star hotel, but if people want escort,
山
reporting to
竞
you
争。
live from Picus.
可下，可下，可下。
You see what I got? Bye-bye. I see you soon.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the
怎么样
Pangaea？
我能帮你吗？
project,
还是你还在考虑啊？
that aims at healing our world.
我搞不懂为什么街找不到人来这里修空
And
调。
it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
我可以和城
Our
市
best
有
chance at
任
doing
何
this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for
你不
ourselves?
是当地
As
人吧？
soon as
是
the
吗？
installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often,
你买了什么？
but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement.
它火热的气息会把你烧焦的。
你这个人真犟。